Good morning, one and all. We're here at the Gabba. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause. Right-hander opening, looks like they're going to be taking on the new ball today. Dean up the other end to start things off. These two make a very good combination. First ball of the match.
Brilliant diving stop. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Misses everything. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Going with pace now.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
No. Terrible shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
There'll be runs here.
Teague just about ready to go out in the middle. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
You really don't want to miss opportunities like that. A clear run out if they'd picked the right end.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here. You can't fault the bowling. bowling, sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply? Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. So hard, pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Wilcox coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Outside edge, but it'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. Went for the drive, complete miss.
A little late on that. No runs scored. A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Little, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Well, what a lovely
shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's a boundary save for sure. End of the over, 10 off it. The Warriors are 74 for 1. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head. Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot. Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Through the shot early, ball passes bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Nandu has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up. Nandu with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Needs a dot ball.
What a screamer.
Melton looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Queensland goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. And great catch, brilliant work. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Philippi coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-strikers end for now.
Little back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Gone. Good work catching that one.
The middle order left-hander taking guard. He's a fine player to watch. He'll want to settle into his work quickly.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Murray, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, they haven't been in a rush to get started, but they'll still be relieved to get off the mark. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
That's a horrible shot to start the over.
But the new man in, right-hander, coming in down the order this match. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Nice bowling.
Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off. Nicely done.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Misses everything.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats. Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball? Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Cummins coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Super shot, that. Leading edge lands safe from hands, though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Wow, that's missed a lot. Bowling fielders look really confident.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Rabada coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely.
Show good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. How will he reply?
Doesn't beat the infield. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will the bowler respond? Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot. Just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Nandu's back on now.
Good return there, back from the deep. Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away. Right-hander in the middle, lower order batter. He wants to get a few shots away and try to add a bit more scoreboard pressure. Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Might look to go big again here.
Timed that perfectly.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Shot, finds the gap with that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Cummins coming back into the attack. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Went for the drive, complete miss.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Ended the 18th over. The batting team are now on 201 from 9.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Gone. Caught. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Massive outside edge.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
They'll get at least one here.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a... plum.
Dropped. What a let-off.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Arshad with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Yep. Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Cuts that off well in the infield. 7 runs added in that over. Queensland 20 for none.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Bye-bye.
Good start here by the batters. Next job will be to see if they can go up a gear in the last 4 overs of the power play.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Ahmed, it's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Bowling.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Nice solid defensive shot. Great commitment. That was just a pour over. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
But with a huge appeal. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Bowling.
On that nicely, good defence. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Dug that out well. That's a solid shot.
Good return back from the deep. They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play. Going a bit more conservative with this field.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Burke over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Brilliant diving stop. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yep. Nicely played. Runs one. Straight to the fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Perfectly timed. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will he reply?
Ahmed, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
On that nicely, good defence. Doesn't beat the infield. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
End of the ninth over. The batting team are now 80 for 9.
Going with spin now.
Spiller coming on to bowl.
Power and precision in that shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over, 5 off it. Queensland are 85 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
End of the 11th over. Queensland are now on 95 for none. Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Off the middle of the bat.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. A good innings. That's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Ahmed watched it carefully and left alone.
Couldn't get it through the field. Nicely played. Runs 1.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Massive outside edge.
End of the 12th over. Queensland are now on 106 for none. Change of bowling. The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the fields moved around.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice shot. Runs possible. Shot. Should be runs here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
A nice shot. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Perfectly timed. Beats the field with a great shot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Into the 14th over. The batting team are now on 124 for none. Change of bowling. The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Waits for it. Crack! And that looks to be 4.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Cracking shot. Leant on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Edged it.
Into the 15th over. The batting team are now on 122 for
This bowler knows how to give it. The ball an almighty tweak. See how they go.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Power and precision in that shot.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler. The captain giving them some leeway. Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Great commitment. Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here.
Yep.
Well, that single edges the score closer to the 100. Looking a bit nervous now, and you've got to control those nerves and remember to play each ball on its merits.
And they scamper through for a single. Good running. Perfectly timed.
Been an excellent middle section of the innings. Required rate hasn't really blown out beyond 10 much these last few overs. They're in a good position. Might look to go big again here.
Yep. Well played. Could be a quick single. Time to follow up after such. Such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
A few moves made in the field.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Caught, and that's stuck.
Smith in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Everyone's gone up. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Smith gets off the mark.
Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off. End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. There's a lot to think about now.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Hamza, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today.
Leading edge won't carry, and the batters race through for a single. Good running.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nicely played. Runs one. shot. Should be runs here. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
But too much room and got what it deserved. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions.
Harris, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Leading edge lands safe from hands, though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the edge. It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Harris, fortunate there. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
Well, they haven't been in a rush to get started, but they'll still be relieved to get off the mark.
Hamza, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Sharp to finish this innings. Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Edged, unplayable.
Have to go for it now. Harris left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
And out, deep fine. Had to run around a bit and they've got to the drop of the ball and taken a great catch.
Mohammed, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Massive outside edge. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Wilcox, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Gone! Yet another wicket. That's a hat-trick, and the crowd are going wild. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.